CBS Radio brings you The Couple Next Door, written by Peg Lynch and starring Peg Lynch and Ethel Bunce.
Look at that, would you, for the love of Mike? Did you see that flash of lightning? Those castle towers lit up like something out of Macbeth. Oh.
I wish you would stop clanking around, dear.
Look, how can you just lie there sleeping?
I'm not sleeping, just trying to.
Oh.
After all, it is nearly 1 o'clock in the morning. There seems to be nothing more I can do for you anyway.
You could at least keep me company. I'm so darn uncomfortable, nearly going crazy. 12 hours. 12 hours I've been trapped in this thing.
I wouldn't stand right near an open window. I don't know much about electricity, but I would think that a man in a suit of armor is more likely to be struck by lightning.
Oh, I don't care.
I'd stand back if I were you.
Oh.
I mean, if it struck your helmet, wouldn't it travel right down the breastplate to those pointed steel shoes? Look, don't glare at me. It's not my fault. Your practical joke just backfired, that's all.
It is your fault. If you hadn't told Mrs. Blake back home that we'd stop in and visit her parents, we wouldn't even be here.
Listen, you were just as thrilled as I was when they turned out to be a lord and lady and lived in a castle. And any husband who would persuade the butler to dress him up in a suit of armor so he could scare his wife, pretending to be the Kenway ghost, deserves.
All right. Haven't I suffered enough already? Marlowe gets me into it and then waltzes off to see his sick mother someplace. On top of that, Lord Kenway vanishes into the hills to show Aunt Effie and Betsy some darned old battleground, and they don't come back.
Well, they all got caught in the storm.
Yeah.
Lady Kenway had someone phone. They're quite safe in a cottage somewhere. Don't worry.
Don't worry. Look, somebody's got to get me out of this thing. Oh.
Just in time for the big Labor Day weekend. Just in time for the World Series. And for the opening of the football season, your nearby Firestone dealer or store that features home supplies is selling Philco portable transistor radios for as little as $19.95. No, this is not a cheap foreign-made radio. It's the Philco Veep personal radio, an American-made portable that's no bigger than a pack of king-size cigarettes. It's just one of the many Philco portable transistor radios now on sale at prices that fit every pocketbook. So go to your nearby Firestone dealer or store featuring home supplies right away and see the complete line of Philco portables, priced as low as $19.95. Remember, you can open a 30-day charge account, or you can buy on convenient budget terms at your nearby Firestone dealer or store.
No, what are you doing?
Trying at least to get your helmet off.
Stop hitting it, will you? Every time you do that, it reverberates inside. I can't stand it.
Well, I don't know what to do. One minute you yell at me to help you, and the next minute you want me to leave you alone.
I don't know what to do either. One minute I wish Lord Kenway would get back so he could get me out of this thing. Next minute I realize how idiotic it's going to sound, telling him how I got into it.
You realize it's almost 2:30 in the morning now?
Nobody realizes it better than I do.
Well, I'm sure Aunt Effie and Betsy are all right, but still, wouldn't you think Lord Kenway would have started back to the castle sooner when he saw a storm was coming up? I wonder where he took them.
Oh, look, that guy wouldn't notice anything like a storm. All he thinks of is history. I tell you, that guy's a nut. He's a nut. He just lives in the past.
Dear, Lord Kenway is our host.
I don't care. Take Aunt Effie and Betsy, 8 years old, miles from here, to see some old ruins where a battle was fought in the 13th century. Now, I ask you, how much nuttier can you be?
Getting trapped in a suit of armor, I think, is somewhat comparable. Oh, I'm sorry. Are you terribly uncomfortable, honey?
Uncomfortable? This armor weighs over 50 pounds. Do you realize that? And I've been in it for nearly 14 hours.
All right. Now, try and calm down. When Marlowe got you into the armor, did he have a hard time fastening the pieces?
No, he didn't. That's the
weren't
point.
You watching what he did?
Well, he put the helmet on me first, and the visor wouldn't stay up, so I couldn't see anything. He was...
Go on, I'm just laughing.
Yeah.
Having tied your visor up with a stocking so it stays up, it makes you look even silly of you. Go on, dear.
All right. As I said, he put the helmet on me first. Therefore, I couldn't see how he put the arm pieces and the leg pieces on.
Yeah,
so
it's funny. He put the helmet on first. It seems to me that knights in armor put their helmets on last, didn't they?
I really don't know. Anyhow,
I'm sure they did.
Well, at this point, I just don't care. I don't care. The point is...
It seems to me that I saw Burt Lancaster in some movie where he was wearing a suit of armor, and I'm sure he put his helmet on last.
Look, I don't care what Burt Lancaster did in some movie.
And I'm telling you, I don't think Marlowe got you into this thing right.
Oh.
If you couldn't see what he was doing very well, why didn't you ask him?
I did. He said they just buckled on. I said, can I get out of these things easily? And he said, oh, yes, they nearly unbuckle.
Oh, I don't nearly unbuckle.
Yeah.
I've undone all the leather straps on every piece, even the leg pieces. The armor's as tight as if it had been welded into it. I think is that when each piece was fastened together, there was some catch that snapped, maybe on the underside or something, And over the centuries of lying around, the catch has just, gotten rusty.
Oh.
I suppose it's some simple trick to undo it. We'll laugh about it afterwards.
I'm not going to laugh about it afterwards or anything.
All right. Now, look, hold still, because I'm going to try something else.
Oh, well, why?
Just hold still. Now, I'm going to work on the back of the helmet.
Be careful.
See if there is something underneath.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
Don't move now. I've got a nail file. It's very sharp. Don't look. There.
Oh,
I said don't move.
Get away from me. Just get away, please.
Well, now I dropped the nail file down inside your neck piece.
Get away from me, will you? Of all the stupid things to do.
Now, look here.
Here I am, helpless. And there you are. You're a college graduate. You think you can figure out some simple mechanical thing.
Getting a husband out of a suit of armor was not one of the things I studied at school. I didn't know I'd need it.
Oh, look, sweetheart, I'm sorry.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
Just get yourself out of it. Get yourself out of it. I'm so stupid. I think I'll just go to bed. When Lord Kenway returns, you can explain how funny you thought it was, dressing up like the Kenway girl.
No, baby, honey, please, darling, sweetheart, I am sorry, will you?
So stupid.
I'm just so hot in this darn thing, I can hardly move, and I itch like mad. I can't scratch, and I'm going crazy.
Going? I think you are.
All
I
right,
think you were. Anybody who would...
All right, okay. Listen, I will eat humble pie the rest of my life if you'll just get down to our car, and there must be a tool chest in it of some kind. Bring me something so I could try and pry this armor off. Will you please? Please.
Now, to begin with, I don't even know where the car is.
Oh.
I'm not familiar with the castle grounds. There are no lights. I can't go prowling around the courtyards in the dark.
Aunt Effie brought a flashlight with her. Don't you remember? She was afraid that the boat might sink, and she packed a flashlight so she could...
Really? Listen.
Oh, did you hear a car?
No, I think I heard a phone ringing somewhere in the castle. I think
God.
Yes, maybe it's Lord or Lady Kenway or Aunt Effie calling to let us know what's happened. Now stay out of sight in case one of the maids comes to call me to the phone. Now don't clank. Try to be quiet. No, I hope it's not. Hello, dear. Did I wake you? Well, I know it's late, but we just got to this place, and I thought I'd better call and say we won't be back until morning. Morning! Well, you needn't sound so frantic. We're perfectly all right. Wait till I tell you. Oh, no, Betsy's fine. She's asleep. Lady Kenway took her up to bed so I could phone you.
Oh, there you are. Did you get the call put through?
Yes, I did, Lord Kenway. I'm talking to Mrs. Piper now. Hello? Can you hear me? I can't hear you too well. Well, anyhow, we've had a real adventure. Oh, my goodness, I certainly have plenty to write home about now. First, we got caught in a storm in the ruins of an old Norman fortress. Then a bridge washed out, and we had the detour, and you never guess where we wound up. I tell you, it's just so exciting. Listen.
No, not an old Norman fortress. Here. Let me have the phone.
Well,
Hello. Are you there? Oh, fine. It was not a Norman fortress. Actually, I think we can say with some exactitude that it was begun in the reign of Edward III, although there is some fascinating evidence of an earlier Roman fortification dating back possibly to even the 3rd century. Hello?
Lord Kenway, it is nearly 3 in the morning.
Hello, are you there? You there? Oh, yes. Mrs. Piper doesn't seem to hear me. A very bad connection, she says.
Well, let me have it, Lord Kenway. Hello, dear. I just wanted you to know that we're at Dudley Hall staying with the Duke and Duchess, friends of Lord and Lady Kenway. What? Where's my what? Oh, I can't hear you, dear. Sounds as though you keep saying flashlight. Anyhow, I hope you heard me because it's all terribly exciting. Goodbye, dear.
We'll return to the couple next door in just a moment. Here Here's word of an interesting, rewarding career for women, one which offers a chance of service to self and community. Today's ever-expanding hospital programs and health insurance plans mean more jobs in the nursing field. Graduate nursing enables young people to achieve real satisfaction in helping others. The field offers a stable, well-paying position to all who qualify. Professional nurses are employed in hospitals, public health agencies, and doctors' offices. They also find positions in the armed forces, industry, teaching, and research. In addition, there are such interesting special fields as psychiatry, surgery, and the care of mothers and children. You can become a professional graduate nurse after only 3 years of fascinating study, a practical nurse after 12 months. For further details, write to Nursing Careers, care of your local postmaster. Nursing Careers, care of your local postmaster. Or inquire at your nearest school of nursing or hospital.
Oh, what is it? What's the matter?
Oh, my ankle. I think it's broken.
Oh, darling, I'm sorry. Did I hit you again?
Can't you lie still? I would never have helped you down on the bed if I'd known you were going to fling your arms and legs all over. I've got a bump on my forehead. I think my ankle is broken.
Well, I can't sleep anyhow. You might as well help me up again, and at least you can get some sleep. Come on. Give me a hand, will you?
A hand?
Yeah.
You need a derrick to raise you up.
I'll try.
All right, swing your legs off the bed. Try to push up on your shoulders from behind.
Oh, careful.
Grab the bedpost and pull. There.
Okay. Oh, now let me just sit here for a minute, will you? Hand me that crowbar, and I'll try to work again on the leg pieces, and Oh, honey, please, don't be mad at me.
Don't be mad at me.
No.
It isn't enough that you do something like this. Then you make me go down to the car, and one of the maids catches me sneaking in with a crowbar, so that she probably thinks we're planning to rob the safe and steal the family jewels or something. On top of everything, we've apparently missed an exciting trip. At least Aunt Effie and Betsy are staying someplace with a duke and a duchess.
Oh, Duke and Duchess of what?
I don't know. All I know is the one time, probably the only time in our lives, we'll ever have a chance to rub elbows with the nobility, and you've got to be dressed up like a tin can.
Yeah. Well, I guess you got grounds for divorce, but I don't think the judge would believe you.
I don't either, dear.
Oh, golly.
Oh, come on, I'll help you. Let's get this off before Lord Kenway gets back tomorrow.
Oh.
Come on, give me the...
The Couple Next Door is written by Peg Lynch and stars Peg Lynch and Ethel and Bunce with Margaret Hamilton and Melville Cooper and is produced by Walter Hart.